Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready for another evening of full-on racing here at DC-SimRacing Round 4 of the Driver Swap Championship. We are at Paul Ricard, of course. We are in France. And before we go rock and rolling for the next hour and a half, big thank you to Sim Racing Tires, to Pure Sim Gear, to Next Level Racing, the Hamo Setups, and of course Pitbull and SimGrid for accompanying us and making this championship be able to happen. Thank you kindly to everybody. I hope we're getting some people on the broadcast, and as you can hear, the engines are roaring. We are ready to go. Rock and roll. Let's see how the gentlemen do. Here we go. We're now on track with the drivers. Here you have Christopher Zama, first man to come out of the pit lane. And of course, how many people are we on the broadcast? I only see 3. That's not good to see. We've seen many dropouts as well. I must say that people aren't that big fans of Paul Ricard, but it doesn't matter. We love it. Here you have Sama, and we're going to go with the track guy with the menus ahead of him. That is our own Mr. Tim Trocket. What a wonderful driver. Seriously. Here you see him now approaching the 3rd sector. And let's see how Trocket does. We'll go with the track guy with him. Here you see the last few corners of the lap. And this is the start of it. We cross the finish line to approach into the S de la Ferrari, the first chicane of many. Nicely done there from Trocket, very safe, not wanting to upset the car. We're now approaching the Virage de l'Hotel. First turns number 3 and 4. Really tight left-hander. Here you need to sacrifice the corner massively. Camp and same ball. Really long right-hander. As you can see, Trocket struggling with traction. Really not having a good time. And of course into the back straight we go. Ligne droit to Mistral. Welcome, Daniel. How you doing, mate? Approaching slowly but surely, getting close to Cour de Signy. Let's see how Trocket can do it. I must tell you, this is not an easy track. It's not a track known for lots of action. Unfortunately, it's a track not a lot of people enjoy. But for broadcasting purposes, I gotta tell you, it's way better than what it seems. We are going through double draw de Bosé and into Virage de Mandor. We go. Lovely. Left-hander, really late apex. Now into Coupe du Gare de la Vanne. Virage de la Tour. And to finish the lap, Virage du Pont. 90-degree left-hander, really sharp. And that, ladies and gentlemen, would be a full lap here at Paul Ricard. Tim Trocket, fantastic 54.5. But we know it can get faster. Let's see how the drivers handle the pressure at the moment. Timmermans with a 3.35 to take provisional pole. Romanowski looking forward to get himself to the top of the board. Will he manage to do so? I certainly think so. Tim Romanowski, 54.6, not enough to get into the incredible time that Matiya Nakita has set, 53.9. Unbelievable pace. This is Ivan Mola taking things calmly, not wanting to overdrive the car. He's about to finish the lap. Where is he going to end up? Probably in the top 5, and indeed it is. P3 for Van Mola with a 54.327. Really close qualifying times amongst the 7 top drivers. The rest, not the same. It looks like we're going to have big differences in gaps. Within the grid, only 16 drivers, 16 teams. We have today, as I previously mentioned, this track is only for the brave. Very complicated track. Well, we know the story, but I'm sure we're going to have a great time on it. Nice lines there from Chris Van Sama. He's going to cross the line right now. It's going to be a 54.4. And he gets in the middle of it all. Well executed lap there from the Belgian driver. Let's go with Richard Venema. Here you have the Dutch driver to the limits of the track into the double droite. Or double drop. Off the bat, we move now into one of the toughest corners on the track. Really, really long and late apex corner. 90-degree left-hander. And of course, approaching DuPont now. Last corner on the track, the 90-degree right-hander. Lots of 90-degree corners. Venema is going to stay on P10 with a 56.4. Gaps are really big here. In the middle of the pack, Benjamin Voigt. This is German. Let's see how he's doing. The Mercedes power driver. I'm sure trying to get himself into a top spot. Will he manage to do so? That is the real question. Nicely down from Voigt, who still holds P13. Of course, he hasn't set a lap time. We are waiting for him to do so. Here we go. Voigt, good exit. This could be a great time. This could be a very, very good time indeed. And you can see it's going to be a P8 in the middle of the road for Benjamin Voigt. We go now with Alexander Credier on the Ferrari. Here you have him. The fastest lap for him was 56.9. Unfortunately, that has set him into the back of the pack. Credier about to cross the line, and that is going to put him on P11, 56 low. Let's check now on Johan Huben, another Belgian driver. And let's see how he finishes this one off. 56.6, P13. That's the position where Credier was before. So slowly but surely building the gap there, really closing the lead. You can see 3 drivers within the 10th. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is qualifying. Race pace could be way different. And here you see Troquet. Unfortunately, losing the car, he was going for a banger. But that's the problem when you drive to the absolute limits of both the track and the car. You are bound to make mistakes. Samasio on a flying lap. Sama, P7, Nakita coming quickly, and will he be able to get into the lead? Nakita full speed through the straight. Of course, the straight is well known for letting you do many things. Catch a break, drink some water, maybe drink something else, have a child, many things. Really long straight, the longest in the whole championship. That is for sure. And I must say, either way, things are looking pretty good for Nakita, who might be the one to go into provisional pole. Still 9 minutes of qualifying. And here he goes. Good exit. Nakita crosses the line, and ladies and gentlemen, Nakita's not gonna be able to make it happen. Ricard 53.840, BLA 53.845, Nakita 53.847. 7 thousandths of a second separate. The first three will know more, because Bayele has gotten himself into the 53.7s. So he's now half a tenth ahead of these other two drivers. We'll go with Josh Stein, Sheffer. There you see Sheffer, very good line through the double right. Well done. Nice stuff from Sheffer. He might be able to get closer to Joshin Chambre. Sheffer, yes, he gets closer. Still not enough to go through Cambra, so he stays on 10th. Let's go with Benjamin Voigt. On the long straight it is. He's looking forward to get himself at least close to Sama, and hopefully ahead of him. But he still needs to put some work, because still 6 tenths. Good line there. Let's check quickly with Richter, who's absolutely flying on this lap. He is nearly 7 tenths down on the 53.8. This could be the settler. This could be the final pole. Very good there from Ricard. My God. It's a little aggressive. Could he finish the job? Could he make it into the lead? Stefan Lacans, welcome to the broadcast. Very nice left-hander there. We go now into Dupont. And that is sublime from Ricard. Can he do it? Can he clutch it? It looks like he won't. Unfortunately for him, it is not going to be enough. So let's go now with Bayala. He could be the one to finish it off. Let's see. As you can see, 53.730. A little ahead of Ricard. But it's only 1/10, so everything at stake. Let's move quickly with Ian Paskin. Ian Paskin, British man. Now you see Paskin really good and now really bad. That was a horrible Virage Dupont. And Paskin still going to get into 14th. Cadet is in the pit lane. I don't think he's going to go for a shot. Let's go back with Ricard. Can he go into the lead? Can he do it? Ricard, he has the finish line in front of him. Ricard! Not enough still. Rocket is also giving it a shot. He's going to have 2 more opportunities to do so. How will this one go? Let's see. Rocket is about to finish the lap. Can he finish it? Can he end up ahead of Bayala, who has dropped it down to a 53.5? Droget crosses the line. Droget, not enough, and this certainly looks like Bayala has it on the pocket. It is close, Daniel, but qualifying doesn't matter at all when we go into the race, because you could easily be a hot lapper and then not deliver on the race, or the total opposite. You could not be pushing as much on qualifying, but your forte is the race. Hopefully it's the second one, because I want to see close fighting. If not, my lovely viewers, I don't know if we're going to have a very entertaining race, because this track being as big as it is, if the gaps build up, it could get a little slow. For now, yeah, Troquet, Ricard, both in the pit lane. They're not going to try anymore. Bayala has this unless Nakira, Timmermans, or Van der Molen have a shot at it. Or it could rain, yeah, and it could either go even closer, or it could even make the gaps even bigger. Hopefully, the first. I want to see some close fighting, either on dry or on wet. There you see Timmermans, good exit. Out of the double draw that. Here's Timmermans. What a lap! Running to P2 and just by 3 thousandths of a second. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody else is improving. This is going to be the end of qualifying. And it looks like this is going to be the grid to start things out. What a lovely last effort from Timmermans. He still has one more lap. There you see, Timmermans is still pushing. I think that he's thinking that he has a shot at the lead. Right now 110 down on his fastest time. He still needs a couple more. Will he get it? Very bumpy there, very aggressive. Carrying quite a bit of speed. Nice entry, even better exit. Could he do it on the last lap? Timmermans just with the finish line in front of him. Will this be it? Will this be the pole position? Timmermans is gonna cross the line. No. No, it won't be. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you with a video of one of our lovely sponsors, and then we'll be right back with the race. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in a minute. We have an hour and a half in front of us, and there you see the full pack, which is going to be led by Bailey. Then we have Timmermans, Tysons, Romanowski, Nakira, Van der Molen, Samar, Voigt, Cambra, Scheffer, Schneider, Baez, Visser, Baskin, Thielen, and Waltney. All those are our 16 teams. And the 16 drivers that will start this. Rain will come in 30 minutes time. Let's see how this one is going to develop. For now, I will leave you to enjoy the formation lap, and then we will go live with the green lights coming out. Here we go, a little less than a minute to start this one out. Get your seat belts ready, because we're about to go and embark ourselves into a great race. It's going to be very exciting. The track is fast. The rain will come in about 30 minutes. It's going to get real damn good. Oh yes, the cars are running. Cars are on their way. Let's get ready. Here we are on the back straight. Well, the cones are flying away. Thank you, BLA, for your serviceable deeds. Well, BLA, feeling the pressure. The rain is gone. No more rain in 30 minutes. It's back to being sunny. Go, go, Johan. Let's see if we can get a good start. There we go. Now it's time for me to take over, because we are getting right in the moment where the reds will turn green and the race will finally go into its start. Yeah, it's going to be BLA leading the pack. Let's see how this one's going to go. And here we go. It's time for the green. It's time for the 1 hour and 30-minute race here at Paul Ricard to start with you 3 wide. Nakita absolutely pushing the most he can. Lots of people going wide. It's a great start from BLA, and the rest of the drivers are struggling to keep up. Lots of fighting going on. Here we go. Stuyvesant on the Mola. And now Nakita making a dive on the Timmermans. He moves up in the P4. There you see the whole pack. It's been BLA leading it. There's a car out of the way. That was Jean Vizes out of the track momentarily. Track is still fast. And we go for the first time into the straight. There you saw that Mr. Voigt in the middle of the track. We're going to keep the view on them. Let's see how this one's going to go. Interesting to see if somebody's going to commit to a move so early into this race. Here we go, boys. I was going to say where he is. Van der Mola catching on tight hands. BLA in the lead, 1.5 seconds ahead already. Rapidly opening that gap. And it's only going to get bigger and bigger if the DC-SimRacing drivers keep on fighting. Let's go with Timmermans. Let's go with Ricard. Just behind the Porsche driver looking forward. You see a mistake from one of these two drivers in front, which would be Timmermans and Nakita. Oh, what a dive there from Christopher Sama. Big dive, and it looks like Rick is still going to be able to have a say in all of this. Maybe he can keep the inside. There you see, still some fighting, and we have somebody out. That is VC doing a 360 to dive. There was no space for him, and he had time for the 360. Unfortunate for him, but he's gonna have to keep on going. That is one already out of the fight. Here we go with Van der Mola. Still closing in, joining Tyson's. No move to be seen yet. We're seeing the intentions, but not the execution. Good lines from both drivers. Very different approaches to this double corner, to this double apex. Nonetheless, both of them going rapidly through there. And the Mola with a good exit. And the fight continues. BLA is already 2 seconds ahead. And it's looking pretty comfortable for him so far. Let's go back with Ricard. And the Christopher Sama. Fight for P6 it is. DC. Oh, Ricard's a little too much on the curb. He's going to lose some speed. There we go. Back with Timmermans and Nakita. Nakita has been pretty aggressive in this early going. Here you see, nice exit from both. That is better from Nakita, definitely. But either way, Timmermans has the slipstream. So I must say, that ain't going to be too much of a problem. Still, it seems like Timmermans is not going to be able to make the move. 45 minutes into this race. Slowly but surely getting closer to that third lap of the evening. We got Chef side by side with Tommy Vice. Look at how close they are. They make contact. Nearly again. Tommy staying alive. Just by an inch. Should we go quickly with Timmermans? Who now is getting a great exit. Well, there you see Nakita pushing him out of the way. Look at Samal getting one. And that is contact. That is Nakita down to the ground. And it looks like somebody's going to keep it coming. I don't know what to say of that incident, but that wasn't very good. Nakita is going to have to push even harder than before because he has gone from 4th to 9th. So let's see if we can have a good comeback in 10 minutes. Seems like we are going to have some rain. I'm sure the drivers are not going to be pleased with this, because then in the following 30, it's looking like it's going to get back to dry. So is it going to be worth it to go on wet tires? We will see what the conditions are as this race progresses. So far, so good. Here we have now. Nakita's going to keep pushing. We also have a couple fights going on in the middle of the pack. I'm sure we're going to move into one of them pretty soon. There you see one of them. And that is for P2. It's Tyson's. And Vandermola once again. They haven't stopped fighting ever since the green lights came out. But it doesn't look like they want to put too much of a challenge between one another. There you have Tyson's. Good exit out of the toughest corner on this track. That was pretty well executed for him. The fight continues, but with that fantastic corner, he has managed to open up the gap for a couple tenths. Oh, my friends, let's see if Tyson's can get closer to Bay LA, because at the moment it ain't looking too good. Great entry out of turn 1 and 2 from Tyson's. On the Mullen, not being able to keep up, but yeah, let's do in the 2-second gap. The fights are starting to disappear all over in the track. The rain is still yet to come. That is definitely gonna switch things up. Go with Boyk now, being pushed by Nakita. Nakita must be feeling pretty shattered after that start. He's in 5 positions in the last 9 minutes, and I'm sure he wants to bring them back rapidly. Nakita with the slipstream, it is so powerful on the Audi. And it is so easy for him to just go ahead and make the move on the inside. Boy, this dude's going to fight it through. It's going to be the Audi taking the upper hand, at least for the moment being. Nice last from both. It's going to look a little better for the Audi on Nakita. And now he has secured that P8. Next step, of course, it is Schneider. We will see if he's going to be able to do so. It definitely ain't going to be easy, because the gap is already sort of like a 1.5 seconds. So he's going to have to push as hard as he can to bring it back. Here you have Tommy Bias on P11 being pushed by Pascan. Really close fighting between the Brit and the Dutchman. Bias carrying a lot of speed through as we head into the second chicane, double chicane I might add. But so far so good from these two as well. The rain should be coming any time now. Of course, big thank you to our sponsors, SimRacing, Timers, Pure Sim Gear, Hymo Setups, Next Level Racing, Pitwall, and SimGrid. And here they go once again. Tommy Bias being pushed by Pascal. Pascal is going to have this done with ease. Should be diving the inside. There you have him. Pascal done. Done and dusted. Well, Bias looks like he's actually going to be able to survive it. From when it looked like he had to move down, Mr. Pascal, but he decided to take it calmly. Not risk it that much. We still have an hour and 20 minutes to go. So why put yourself in a spot of full danger? Yeah, Pascal only at 12. And now look at Cambra going to go on the inside of him. Can get the better exit. Here you see the rear of Pascal, and side by side is Cambra. Here you have them both. Cambra is already ahead. Should be able to close the door for this first chicane for turns number 1 and 2. Nicely done there from the Porsche driver to make it ahead. The gaps are starting to grow and grow and grow. Only 15 minutes in. It's getting pretty cloudy. And we might see the rain coming anytime soon. And we have Pascal still pushing. So it's trying his best to go through Canberra. There you have Pascal with the slipstream now, side by side. Can he go for it? Oh, very wide goes Canberra, but still stays ahead. What a lovely effort. That was pretty damn nice. We moved now with Tysons, with Van der Mola. We've talked about it before. We're going to have to talk about it again. BLA's flying away. Just like the song says, fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle and my spirit's carrying me. It is 4.5 seconds already. We have now Schneider and Nakita. They're finally close to one another, I'm sure. Schneider's not too happy about that. But do not count himself out, because he is really good. Here you see the onboard of Schneider. You can see on the rear view mirror how the Italian stallion is pushing with everything he has. That's a little off the track there from Schneider. I'm being very honest with you, that is going to be the end of P7 for him, because Nakita has the slipstream, and we see how rapid the Audi is when it has another car behind him and in front of him. The rain is here already. We just saw Nakita making the move. We go now into the corner itself. He hasn't been able to finish it off. But with the rain on our sides, will we see the drivers pit? Or will they stay out and try to survive the moment? Track right now, greasy as we speak. Doesn't look like it's going to rain further than 10 minutes. So being completely honest with you, I would definitely stay out. Not worth it to change the tires. For now, we don't see anybody pitting. Well, I've just been shut up because Van der Molen has come into the pit lane. Now it is Sama coming in as well. 3 drivers, Vias is joining the party. It seems like it's going to be intensified in the next minutes. Only 3 pit stops this lap. Keep in mind, these drivers are going to lose a lot of time because the grip has gone, and now it's all going to be a skating session. Full-on skating, rollerblading for these drivers. Still Bayalain the lead, of course, not having the greatest of times, but he is still quite ahead of Ty Sands. We go now with Canberra, Pascal just behind him. The gap is a second. You can see here you have Van der Molen now with rain tires on. He hasn't served the mandatory pit stop, as you can see. I guess he's waiting to do that a little further on, when he has to go back to dries if the weather forecast is correct and we don't get any more rain. But here you have Van der Molen really trying to get those tires warm, get them up into temperature, and of course overcoming the rest. Vise in the pit lane, surely gonna change the tires. Vele is in. The rain is definitely getting a little harder now. It's damp out here up Paul Ricard. Vele still in the pit lane, has quite a bit of a gap on Van der Molen. He should be able to come out ahead. And here we have Ty Sands, the man who claims the lead, staying out with the dry tires. And as you can see, they're not working that well anymore. As I previously mentioned, if the rain goes away in the next 5 to 10 minutes, not pitting has been the best option, because with the dry tires back on their way, they're going to save themselves over a minute of pitting, because they're going to have to pit twice to put their wet tires on and to leave them. Let's see if the strategy is going to work out. I don't see any rain coming soon, so in 5 to 10 minutes it should be gone. And you see Tyson is pushing as much as he can. Track is close to getting wet, I must say. It's raining really hard right now. There you see Voigt still out. Huber in the pit lane. We're waiting to see if the leader's going to come in. 30 minutes into this race. There you have Mr. Sheffer. Tyson seems like he's staying out. He doesn't want to go in. He wants to survive it. BLA has gone down into 10th. The rain is not appearing on the weather forecast. This could have been a massive mistake. You can see the rain is gone. Is it? I don't see any more drops of rain, just barely. Yeah, it is definitely slowing down. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, Rain is gonna be gone any minute now. You can see the drops, but they're not going as hard as before. You can see Sheffield really good lines. Still raining, but quite less. You can see the tiny drops here and there. Nice down there from Sheffield, keeping good pace. Of course, we don't have any fights on track. We go now on board with Robbie Bayele, the man who's leading the race. Before he decided to pit, the rain is about to go. You can see how much the Ferrari 296 is sliding here through Paul Ricard. Through the back straight we go now. And as I previously mentioned, it is getting drier and drier. The clouds are slowly going away. And if the rain doesn't stay for another 10 minutes or so, these pit stops are going to be useless. Whoever's staying on the soft compound is going to have a massive lead once the track dries out. Here you have Joey Tysons momentarily on the lead, doing some really good laps, 3.5 seconds ahead of Timmermans. And so far, a very good decision to stay out. The track is wet, but be sure that things are about to turn. There you have a great line again from Tysons. Just slowly but surely getting on his way. Do you know how this song goes? I want it that way. You want it that way, me too. Look at that. That is, of course, the Ferrari of Vise, who hasn't had a great race so far. Unfortunate spin. Not going to be able to overtake, of course. The blue flag. Not going to force it either. Now we're in 7 minutes to go. Everybody's still on their cars. They haven't swapped the drivers yet. And well, I must be honest with you. This is not looking good for whoever put the rain tires. We've seen the weather forecast for a while, and it has been saying that it's going to go back to dry conditions. It should be changing anytime now, and it's going to be a big time saver, especially if it stops already. We will see. For the moment, the rain stays with us. Here we go, taking a look at the rear wing of Mr. Sheffer, trying to pull away from Benjamin Voigt. He's doing a pretty good job at so. You can see how many changes he's having to do to keep the stability on the car. Look at how much Tysons is struggling. He's one of the drivers with the dry tires on, but you can see the rain is again stopping. Just little teardrops little teardrops. Less and less by the second. He is a better singer than an ACC driver. Sorry, Tony. Hey, I gotta tell you, I'm not good at driving ACC. Yeah, hey Kurt, you saw me on that 24-hour. I agree with you. I'm an absolute piece of shit. I absolutely suck. But hey, we gotta stay happy. Always be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. There you see, we go back with Benjamin Boyd approaching the long right-hander. The track is still wet. Really nicely down there from BLA, starting to get positions. Man, he's relying on the rain staying for a while, and it's working. Let's be honest, I thought this wasn't going to be the case. But I must say, doing a pretty good job. The weather is, giving him a little bit of love. Can we put in requests of what? Do you want me to sing? Hey, I don't know nowadays songs, them kids listening to some weird shit. Hell no. No. Yeah, to the no. Nice lines there from Bissell. Really good. He's going to go on the inside of Hubbard. No. Selection's going to stay behind. There you see. You look scared. Hey man, I hated driving that thing. Here we go back again with Visaz, not doing bad, and yes, I have my moments. I don't even want to talk about that race, to be honest with you. Let's go quickly with Joshan Campbell. As we speak, getting closer to Robbie Bayala, and I told you the rain was going to be gone really, really soon. And it is already over. It's time to go back to the dries. Yes, the track is still wet, but not a lot. You can see some puddles here and there, but for the most part, my Lord, what a great race we're having. Unexpectedly, let's be honest, it's Paul Ricard, not my favorite track. Hey, it's not Laguna Seca. Let's look at the positives. But I must say, Cambra is back on it with Mandamola. And he wants to push as hard as he can to make it through. Just not enough. He says he's in his own world at the moment. Unfortunately, 40 seconds behind Johan Huben. Not good. Not good. We saw the initial hit at the beginning of the race, and from there on, the race hasn't gone too well for him. We need to move on with this gentleman because Christopher Samar has made the move on Schneider. Has been to the last hour of racing. And you can see the first drive-through has been awarded. That goes to Sheffield. Track limits being abused for more than 3 times. They've paved paradise and put a Paul Ricard. Man, this track is not good. Huh? I'm sorry. I hate it. Between this and Laguna Seca, Jesus. I don't even want to talk about it. Van der Molen makes the move on the inside. No challenge whatsoever from Tommy Weiss. And the move is completed. The track surprisingly is still wet. We're starting to see that dry line build up. Here you have him. Through the back straight. Man, I can even have a nap until this straight is over. But hey, let's give Paul Ricard some love. I was going to say Laguna Seca. Hell no. Good line there from Van der Molen. Chef is going to have to serve that drive-through penalty very soon. Well, Van der Molen keeps going on his way. The track, ladies and gentlemen, still wet. When is it going to go to damp? We'll see. Now we have Shefa and Canberra side by side. There you see Sheffield taking a trip out of the track. Camera completely spun around. What a shame to see. That is exactly what you didn't want to see, Tysons. Now the track is damp. This is where the dry tires are going to get back going. There you see Tess Hands. Should be starting to get some pace back. But let's be honest, 55 minutes to go. We should be seeing the swap in about 10 to 20 minutes. BLA side by side with Matiana Kira. Looks like BLA might have this done on the inside. Easily done. But do not count the Audi out. You know the slipstream is very powerful on that Audi. Jeff needs to serve the drive through this lap. If he doesn't, it's going to be a DQ. Yeah, he's serving it now. Well done. Will Weiss give the car to his teammate? Let's see. Ricard not being able to defend from BLA, who's back in P3. BLA being the fastest by a long shot. The track stood raining for a little too long than expected. This is down there from BLA. Great corner. Let's go with that sense quickly. He's really struggling now. Maybe he should give the car to his teammate. I don't know what he's going to do. But he's losing a lot of time. BLA is catching by the second. Tyson just having a very calm race. Sorry for not saying a lot now. It's pretty damn calm in here. Nakita now feeling the pressure from Vandermoor. The track is still down. Nakita, nicely done there from Van der Molen. Really well executed. BLA has already caught up 3 seconds to Timmermans and to Tyson's. Well done from Nakita, very good comeback drive. I must say, Van der Molen feeling pretty comfortable in this weird situation. In this weird condition on the track, there you see Ricard not going to be able to defend from Van der Molen. Another move done. Ricard is going to try to give it back. Will he be able to do so? It's not going to be easy. By the way, if I scream goal, 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 my apologies. My football team is playing. No, baby. I'm nervous. This Ricard not being able to make a move on Van der Molen. Not being able to reclaim it. Nakita is right there. And ready to fight it all. What a wonderful race so far. And you see Nakita going off the track. He should give the position back, and he does. But not anymore. He already gave it back. Now it's time to go back with the knife and attack. Here you see Nakita looking forward to finally make it happen. Now it goes on the outside. I don't know if that's the desired line to go for. Which team is that? West Ham? No, Sevilla. Sevilla Football Club. What do you mean, West Ham? Sevilla. Sevilla. Come on, baby. Don't you dare say that. Here you have Sama and Recta. Sama should have the upper hand here. Ay, 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 ay. That looked very close and not very good either. Could have ended badly. There you see Sama. Defending up from Recta. Never mind Spanish. I'm Spanish, baby. Come on, don't you dare say I'm Italian. Hey, I love Italian people. But today, they're my enemy. Sevilla! Sevilla! Man, I'm so nervous. Bloody Nora. Here's Recta. Ah, good exit. That's Valencia. What? Yeah, Valencia's a yo. Yeah. Come on, man. You gotta learn some Sevilla culture. Come on, Bubba. There you see Nakita back on it with Recta. Move on the inside. He tried and he might succeed. He's gonna go back for the dive. Nakita momentarily ahead. Well done. Track is back to greasy. Already we've seen 3 pit stops. Goose hands, Wotnil and Blastus on track. Shefa completely parked and sending it right to the pit lane. Oh man, that sucks. That's not good to see. Well, BLS still has those wipers working, even though he doesn't need them. But hey, let him be. Let him be. Let him be. Let him be, let him be. Oh yeah. Damn, boy. Where you find this? ALA. Try to catch him, David Mastai senses back on pace. He has saved a massive amount of time. It is working. Borges in the pit lane as well, Schneider. They're going to give the car to their respective partners. And here you see Tyson still leading. Will he give it? Now. Speaking words of commentary, let it be. Ow! Oh yeah. Oh man. It's funny that I don't take drugs. I promise. I am not drugged. I do not take drugs. I'm clean, baby. I'm clean as fuck, boy. Clean as fuck, boy. And well, I haven't talked about it, my friends, but I have to. Wonderful to see now Tyson's giving the car to his teammate. He is also doing that as well as Van der Mola, as well as Tyson's. Some Incredie. Good to see that these drivers are doing the best they can. And right now with the track being greasy, it's not looking bad at all. Opa. Oh, yeah, Schneider. 30 seconds stop and go. Not good at all. Really not good. It's something you definitely do not want to see. Definitely not. Here's your Timmermans staying in the lead still. Really good job overall. And here's he finally coming in. Took a long time, but he decided to come in at halfway point. Great hits of Tony Meta, man. You gotta love it. Pure passion in here, huh? That's how you do it, baby. Oh, yeah. Do you like my hits? Yeah? Do you like hits? The tournament's still waiting to come out. Nakira, Recta, Pascal. Well, Pascal has come in. So I want to go quickly with Timmermans, because the next driver to go through is Troquet, and Troquet now is in his way. So this is a move for position. This is a wonderful job. Really well executed. The voice of a generation. You are damn right. And again, sorry if I scream goal, 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 goal. And my apologies. Here you have Nakira momentarily taking the lead. That will change once he goes into the pit lane. Schneider still with that stop and go penalty. He's definitely going to have to serve that in the next 2 laps. If not, he will be disqualified. My God, man. I love my goalkeeper. Let's go with comeback. I want to go with him. I know how fast he is. Look at him on the new Ferrari. Lion. Absolutely flying. He goes down on the outside, and the move is done already. Come, man, that new Ferrari, seriously, yeah. What a fast car. Richter is now in the pit lane. Troquet should be overtaking him. That should be the case in normal circumstances. Let's see. As you come back, trying to fly away from Verde. Let's go with the flashes, catching Bushman. Richter now has been overtaken by Troquet, who's now on track. Ooh, you Blackstone nearly losing the car. The truck already fast. 28 degrees, 40 minutes to go. Richter still in the pit lane. He is moving now. He is giving the car to Romanowski. So let's go with our leader. Let's see how he's doing. So far, so good. Of course, the only man remaining to pit is going to have to do so in the next 10 minutes. That will translate to 5 laps, more or less. He's surely going to have to be careful. Here we see him taking a calm pill. And way ahead of everybody else. I think this could be the moment to pit, to be honest. I don't think he should be waiting it any longer. But hey, he is the one that is going to decide. So let's go with Ricard. The man who holds P2. And probably will hold up the lead. But once our now leader pits. There you see Troquet, good lines overall. Yeah, the gaps are so big amongst all drivers. Schneider needs to serve this stop and go now. He finally does it. And thank the Lord he did. Here you see Dash is trying to push and catch on Konrad Buschmann. So we have Romanowski who's also catching Jean-Paul Zema. Big love to Jean-Paul. Look at Romanowski. My God, he's already at the back of Jean-Paul. Rapid pace. Really, really good looking. And here you see him now. It's going to go down to the wire, down to the straight. The Porsche looking the most favorable since he has the slipstream and has the upper hand. There you see, didn't take too long for the move to happen. Akira's finally in. Let's go with Troquet. Troquet is going to make the move, and it's done. There you see Troquet calmly in the lead. 13 seconds ahead of Nicholas Kolmbach in P2. That's a massive gap. I nearly got a goal. Wow. I nearly got a goal. You see Bastos catching on Buschmann. It's now a minute, not a minute, damn, a second. Everybody has pitted, so the pit window is nothing to keep track of anymore. There you see, it's getting very close. Goal! Goal! Sorry, my friend. Goal, 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 goal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I told you. My apologies. I just had a lot of orgasm on the stream. Goal, 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 goal. Ah, let's go. Look at Flashes and Bushman side by side. What a goal from Sevilla and what an overtake from Baistas. Vamos! Here we see Bushman is still going to try it. Baistas is going to make it through. Vamos! There you see Blashes. He's now ahead. No fights whatsoever on the track. Come on, baby. There you see Mr. Calm Down, Mr. Calm Back. No fights in the front, no fights in the back. Just pretty calm race at the moment. Cuidado! My God. Here you see Bushman again getting very close. There you see that Bushman is not being able to catch Sevilla. Sevilla scored. Vamos! Wait! 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 Please! Ay! Nearly second goal. Ay, 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 ay. Oh my God, man! Double commentating. I'm in love with this. Everybody is right now on his own path, really close on pace with comeback. That definitely is not going to help matters. And I must be honest with you, he's going to have to push a little harder if he wants to catch him comeback. At the moment, he is the fastest driver on the track. There you see Leonardo Notazio. If he's from Juventus, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Let's go quickly with Romanowski. I want to go on his POV. There you see he is rapidly catching on Notazio, and Notazio struggling. At the moment, it is a fast track still. Not optimal state. We don't see any rain coming soon. So thankfully for the drivers, they're not going to have to adapt at a last minute thing. Here we go. Romanowski really catching. You see his onboard perspective. What a wonderful camera as well, huh? I gotta say. Well, let's see. He is right now in big space to make it happen, to try and overtake and maneuver. Notazio is seriously feeling the pressure. And Toma on the inside. What a move. Romanowski couldn't do anything. But can he do it now? He might have a shot. No, he's too far behind. He's not going to be able to dive on the inside. Unfortunately for him. There you see, move completed, and Odazio. Really good defense, but will Romanowski bring it back? Let's see. Can he do it? What's a great exit from the Porsche? It's really, really good. You can see there's the slipstream. That is the power. That is the power of the Porsche. Maybe he can make it work. Let's see. Really close fighting still. What a lovely bout we're having. And look at the Porsche, back on it he goes. Nearly trying the inside, nearly out of the track. And nearly losing it all. Still the Italian surviving. 28 minutes and a half to go. You see the onboard from the man ahead. That is Notazio. Nothing else happening in the rest of the track. Again is Romanowski on the inside. There has been contact. But Romanowski, for the moment being, stays ahead. Look at Notazio. He's just trying to leave it all out there. Can he make it? Will the Porsche break later? He does. Will he close the door? Now he has the chance to do so. And Romanowski goes ahead. Wonderful move. There you see Bushman also trying to pull away from Venema. Lovely stuff. We need to go back with Notazio, eh? Notazio's back at it. Notazio is there. He wants to bring it back. Here you see, he's just leaving it all out there. Come on, Notazio, go for it, baby. Now the gap has definitely dissipated. Tommy V, corner cut racing, brilliant effort indeed. Eh? And Tommy, you did a great first stint. I gotta tell you that as well. Let's go with the leader with Troquet. What a wonderful lead. 14 seconds and a half. Really good to see. Seriously. Incredible what he's capable of doing. And right now he has the race on his hands. There you see him. Just enjoying himself. Romanowski starting to pull away from Notazio. Really good. $25 to go. Let's go with comeback for a little bit. Let's enjoy ourselves some P2 racing. And you know what? Let's move now. P3 with the Verde. We haven't talked a lot about him. but he also deserves some credit. Hey, man, thank you. That was awesome. Is he coming back? Here he come. Here we see that definitely this is what we were expecting out of Paul Ricard. Once those gaps get a little bigger, there's no coming back. Just racing till the checker, bringing it home. It's all about the pace, and I must say, drivers should be happy because we started with 16, we're 14, so only 2 drivers retired, the rest still alive. That's what we like to see, my friends. There you see Benima, 4 seconds and a half behind Conrad Buschmann. Good stuff. You see the poor Schneider. Sorry, that is not Schneider, that is Guzens. Struggling a little bit. His partner really strong, Mr. V says, but hey, again, they're still there. They are still leaving it all on track, and that's what we appreciate. Track still fast, 28 degrees. The temperature's definitely going up. And I must say that we want to see some more fighting. Come on, baby. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. I see Romanowski catching to Jeffrey. It will be a fight for P4. Ooh. Let's go quickly with Romanowski. Let me see. It's now second between himself and Michael Jeffrey. Let's go on board with the Porsche. This is gonna get very, very spicy. Look at how much it's catching Jeffrey. Starting to feel the pressure already. Romanowski is on fire. This is only the beginning. What a wonderful race Romanowski is doing. Both Porsche drivers have done a pretty good job. The LPM, sorry. Doing wonders, and here you see Romanowski is going to try to go forward on the straight. So far looking good. Oi! Nearly a goal. Ay, 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 ay. Pandemonium. Jeffrey completely kicking Romanowski out. Oi, Daniel Metz, you're in the chat. What do you think of that? Oh my God. Woof. That was really hard. Jeffrey didn't give any space whatsoever. I want to know your opinion, Mr. Metz. What do you think of that? Because that was unfortunately horrible. Well, we had a fight on track. No more after that incident. But hey, it's so good to see everybody trying. Yeah, that was hard, eh? I don't know what the stewards will think of this, but I can assure you it ain't gonna be good. Oh man. Well, there you have Nicholas Kahn back on it. Let's go now with Notazio. Notazio has managed to open a gap on Romanowski. Jeffrey has given the position back, so that's the gentleman move. Even though I think he knew it was a fault on that. But hey, the fact that he gave it back, that's respectable. Very well done from Jeffrey. 19 minutes and a half to go. Things look pretty done now that there are no fights. The Rocket leads from comeback. Verdeve, Notazio, Romanowski, Jeffrey, Sama, Bastos, Bushman, Venima, De Vos, Wotnil, Guzans, and Schneider. Those are our 14 drivers on the track. 19 to go. The track is still fast. I cannot believe it. With so much rubber that is being put into. So I must say, it's looking weird the fact that it hasn't gone to optimal state already. I don't know if that has changed also with the patch, if it takes a little longer. I really don't know. But one way or the other, it's good to see that the race has been very dynamic for the last hour and 10 minutes. We still have 18 to go, eh? Do not count anybody out yet. We have lots of action coming. Well, I don't know if you have to investigate it, Daniel. I think it's pretty clear. I really think it's clear. I'm sorry if I'm being a little harsh. But yeah, that's looking a little clear, Daniel. Oh man, that was a big push. He gave the position back, so hey, you got to give him props for that. You definitely have to. There you see Bastos starting to catch on some, although a report will have to be filed. Yeah, that's true. That is true indeed. Yeah. I have to agree with you on that. There you see Bastos now, a second and a half. Jean-Paul, will he be able to survive it? 17 minutes to go. Well, he's not going to survive it anymore because it's a 15-second penalty. So, unfortunately for him, that's a goodbye for the P7. And I don't think he's going to put too much effort into defending from Bastos. We will see if that's going to be the case or not. We don't know yet. But there you have Jean-Paul, who unfortunately has gotten himself a penalty. Let's see how this one goes. Already Bastos on his back. And as you can clearly see, right now, he should definitely be given the possession. You do not want to lose any more time on fighting. He would go down into P10 at the moment if the race finished now, because Joël De Vos is 47 seconds behind P10, which is at the moment Mr. Richard Venima. So we'll see how this one goes. Bastos should go ahead here. Said no need to fight it, especially with the penalty. And as you can see, Sama does exactly that. Let's go with the leader for a little bit. To Rocket. 17 seconds. He is feeling himself, running on the 55 mid to 55 low. What a great race from the DC-SimRacing team. Seriously. Really well executed drive from these two. Let me tell you. Let's go quickly with Errol Verdeve. He's 8 seconds behind comeback. He's being faster. Will he have time to get in there? Huh? That'd be nice to see. Most certainly. we see Verde. Still 7.5 seconds. Yeah, I don't think he's going to have time unless Comeback drops pace. I don't think it should be too contested. So let's move now with Romanowski. He's back at it. 2 seconds behind Notazio. It's getting close. Here we go through turn number 1 and 2. Romanowski slowly getting there. There's traffic in front of Notazio. And it's also slowing him down. The difference in pace. It's about half a second. So really good stuff from Romanowski. He's already a second and a half. He is flying. He wants to get this done as soon as possible. Look at him. 1.7 now. See, really good driving from Romanowski, man. He's been one of the drivers of the day, in my opinion. Seriously, what a drive. Really, really good effort. And here you see Notazio. Now the lap car is in the middle. Ooh, that's a very nice exit from the Italian Stallion. That was really good, eh? My God. That was beautiful from Leonardo. Now the question is, can he stay alive for the remainder of the race? Can he keep it ahead? There you see, now Romanowski is ahead of the lap car as well. There you see now, it's not a second and a half, it's just a second. Seriously, Romanowski, what have you had for breakfast? Because I want some of that. My God, the speed of this guy. I want to check on his front. There you see the front of that new Porsche. Rapidly catching on Notazio. Notazio going for more speed on the straights. You can definitely see it on the gaps. That's where the Italian driver is getting the gap done. But look at the corners. That's a big mistake. Romanowski up in a fourth. Notazio going a little too wide. Couldn't make a turn in time. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Romanowski now on fourth. Great job so far. Really, really good. Here we go. 10:40 to go. I hope you're enjoying the broadcast, everybody. Even though the race has definitely slowed down, I think we're having a pretty entertaining one. Here you see Notazio's gonna go back at it. But this is their place where he loses the gap of the corners. He's going to have to go all in on that back straight. There you see Notazio second down on Romanowski, but he's going to catch rapidly. We quickly need to go with Bushman and Jean-Paul Sama. Not even a fight. Bushman is ahead. Notazio already 4 tenths closer, and he was a second behind. Oh my lord, look at the speed of the Audi. Oh my god, he just caught a whole damn second. Wow. Look at the difference in wing. Whoa, my lord. That is a massive speed difference, but still, Romanowski prevails and stays ahead. It's going to be a hard battle till the end. What a wonderful fight between these two drivers. And we might have another fight on our hands. Jeffrey and Blashes 1.5. Blashes is starting to catch once again. Oh, baby. I like it. I want to see some fighting. Give it to me. Well, the moment I move with Bastos, the moment he starts losing time. Come on, Bastos, Baba. Come on, Baba. Get back on it. Well, my friends, please give me a second. Give me a quick second. Sorry, my friend, I'm back. Had to check on my mother. She's a little sick, so I gotta check on her. Here's your Richard Venema. Getting closer to Sama. Bias is on the back of Jeffrey. Let's go quickly with Venema because it's super damn close right now. Here you see closer and closer as the seconds go by. Venema surely should make it through Sama, who of course still has the 15-second penalty. We also have Vice just really catching. Here we go. It's now 7 tenths and dropping down. Who has the faster configuration? Who has the faster setup for the back straight? Whoever does will get the position. I can definitely tell you, Bashas does not have the aggressive setup on straight speed like Mr. Leonardo Notazio. There you go. Ooh, nearly losing the car. Michael Jeffrey struggling to keep the traction. Look at Bash is trying already. He could go on the inside of it. Dupont. Could he dive on it? Look at that. He's already trying to go for the inside. That's not going to work out. Maybe the exit to the straight could be a little better. Romanowski. With a 15-second penalty right now, he would go back in 5th. Unless Nodatsu makes a massive mistake. That position should be lost. Here you see, and Rush is really putting the pressure. He wants to get this done right now. Doesn't want to wait any longer. This is the opportunity for Basis on the back straight, going very wide. The speed is there. The exit was there as well. It's coming. Look, even with nearly half a kilometer of slipstream, now it's starting to make effect. And let's go on the helicopter to see who's going to come out the victor. There you see Jeffrey with a very good corner, and he's going to stay ahead still. Wonderful fight. 3 minutes to go. If I'm not mistaken, we're going to have 2 more laps, and it will be the end. There you see. Bash is going to leave it all out there. Come on, we want to see it. We want to see some hard fighting. Let's go for it. Nicely done there. Good exit again. Not enough though. Jeffrey is trying to stay there with everything he has. Blood, sweat, and tears. He's leaving it all on track to keep that P6. My friends, this is officially the last lap of the evening. And that will be once Troquet across the line. Here we go. Troquet crosses it, and it's the last round. It is the last lap of the race. Unless it does a 53. Hopefully not. Here we go again. Bash is now with a way better exit. Could he close it in? Could he finally make it happen? Still a long way to get into the corner. Bash is already ahead. Will he close the door? He does. The position is gained, but very twitchy exit. Look at him go, completely drifting. There you see Mr. Jeffrey trying to go on the inside once again. It is side by side. Bash says, can he close it? For the last time, he goes very wide, and Jeffrey goes through. Bash cannot make it happen. Man, what a wonderful effort. What an incredible effort by these two. Here you see Troquet. Right now, on the verge of becoming a race winner. All he has to do is slow down for a second to finish the job. Will he do so? I don't know. But it's going to be down to the wire. It's going to be down to the second. Will Troquet slow it down and get the victory now? Or will he go for another lap? Let's see. Dupont is right in there. There you see. 10 seconds to go. Troquet seems to be slowing down a little bit. Is it going to be enough though? The checker will be thrown. He's still going full power. Will it be in? White flag and no checkered. No checker. We're having one more. Down to the millisecond there from Troquet. This could put some of the drivers in danger. They're going to have to worry. That could definitely put the pressure on some of the drivers. That's made a mistake, as you can see. 6 seconds down on Romanowski. Needs to be careful because he makes another one of those. He could stay on 5th and not get the P4 with the penalty awarded to Romanowski. Lashes left and right. Cannot go through. Here you see, that's a very bad line from Jeffrey. That is not good at all. We're going to go into the last lap now. Yeah, he's just over pushing it. He needs to be careful. No need to go that hard on it. Here they go. Last lap. Let's go with Troquet now. This is the last lap. Indeed. And he is going to be your race winner. Flashing the lights. Troquet putting the extra lap just by a notch. It could have worked to take the competition out without having enough fuel. But unfortunately for him, that hasn't been the case. Troquet wins the race and gets the checker flag with him. Come back on P2, Verde on P3. We need to go back on the fight. There you see Bashes now is really far behind. He's going to have to pray for Jeffrey to make a mistake. Call back on P2. Verde on 3rd, as I told you. And Romanowski is going to go down into 5th. Now that's just going to take P4. And this fight doesn't look like it's gonna be in favor of Bastos, even though he's trying his hardest to make it happen. He is not being able to finish the job, and they're only 3 corners away. Ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful race, even though it was calm at the moment. What a round. And we only have 1 race remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. What a mistake there from Jeffrey. Side by side for the finish. I cannot believe it. Bastos is ahead. Wow. That is what you call getting the better out of it. Ladies and gentlemen, this one is over. Thank you very much. And we'll see you next time for the finale of the championship. Thank you and have a good night.